Super 8 stage, and it's the massive clash this between two top teams, and already the atmosphere at the Narendra Modi Stadium quite electrifying. Duo to walk out with the ICC trophy. And the crowd have already come in large numbers to see this all-important clash. Two very strong teams with a lot of respect for each other. Last time they played in a bilateral series, it was a high-scoring. We'll hear the national anthems of both the countries. It will be South Africa first. This is so the national anthems of the two countries. And now there'll be some runs as well. Unchanged side for India, and Surya mentioned at the toss that it was tough to keep Akshar out. Only reason I can think is there are a lot of left-handers in the South African side, so
a slightly dry surface, so maybe getting the best use of it up front. Adam Markram, Quinton de Kock, Ryan Rickleton have all been in good touch, but they've all had the issues against Arshdeep Singh over the last 3 months in particular. Up the fielder, and the fielder doesn't have to move. On the fact that Arshdeep's asked if
because that will
the other one, so he was being in swinger first. Let's just have a look at the South. Would want a little bit more from him to this batting lineup, but they have to produce once.
Of this pitch already, it's a little bit on the slower side. Akshar Patel or Washington, and batting and variety. Last time India plays,
time that it plays,
he was looking to just pad leg bys. Some incredible World Cup cricket.
Not something that you'll face on a regular ball to move through the air or death, but also there's that opportunity. So understandably they've got
for today's game. And Rich Rinku Singh
seems to be just a little bit of holding. Not quite the case. They're going to.
That's in the air, but in the gap, and the first boundary of the innings. So full toss put away. Bowled him right through his defence. De Kock hitting across the line, and Bumrah striking in the first over.
Well, having hit that.
So it's 10 for 1. As Ryan Rickleton was rewarded with that line. Crowd of
once again field placed in a boundary otherwise because it was hit. You're right with the funny thing, it does effective, and that's the delivery. He's had his issue. They ask questions.
Target the stump. Has done exactly that. What's the and on the right area? That's in the air. Straight to Hardik Pandya. Set the ball stopping on the batsman. And a double blow here for South Africa. First De Kock. Now Markram. That's a long way. It's gone a long way into the crowd. Just picking it up beautifully, Rickleton.
Length and targeting the stumps.
Just closing 24 matches.
At the moment.
There's a change there. He's got a man at... goes beautiful.
If he isn't off, and he wasn't in position, he's been done, hoping that it got this for India. Picking up the right results. 3 wicket.
Experience to come to play here with South Africa.
It's as if he's going to bowl. Sharp eyes. He thinks it's got his, as you said,
speed. That's what, and he'll get some.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's a 5-2 and 4%.
Outside edge. They need that, South Africa. That's hit over mid-off. So consecutive boundaries.
A tough one for South Africa. Batters at the crease. So good.
Coaches winning the...
You open up a dictionary.
Thought so much to use that word for just...
Gets it through. You'll hear the silence now around the ground. Punches. Lovely by David Miller. The timing is excellent. Sundar Pichai and... One for three. Tough. Could have asked for much better within. They were able to bring on Chakravarti.
How well Markram has batted can be. To be quick on their feet, to think and how much of Washington...
He's one of real maturity World Cup to show that maturity.
The main reason why he's brought Washington reacts here.
That is placement that he might have been looking for on that offside.
Temba. Last thought on his mind is to take the...
Miller makes some room for himself, and that has flown across the turf. He wins that little battle. It's 52 for 3. 32 from 9. Pandya. Now, surface. What is his plan?
This is a 4 good overs. Then that, but in case Hardik gets, which he did in that Pakistan, Arshdeep and Varun, but the others, Dubey.
The Netherlands at this much shorter boundary as well. Full of good games though.
Soil pitch.
Yeah, definitely DK. Also been the ones to apply in terms of a score. And then if you look at 175 mark, they're going to have with that DK as well.
We'll look to keep peppering him with the bounce.
To ball too is something the team...
Because of the pure against the spinners.
Over. That is 50. Best performance. Runners lost a World Cup match.
And Varun has been solid, and as we say, that's a massive 6 there. Varun keeping it on the stumps, but Miller saying, okay, let me show you. Barring the previous ball, play makes it so much harder for them every time.
Very nicely played. Yet again, placement so important here. That's a shot he is known for. There's almost that no-look 6. Head down. And
Very soon.
That between Brevis and his half Brevis, he's going to have a...
17 from that over. 73 for 3.
Nicely. Impact he had on that one.
What he does do is do a lot of... Guy who keeps it very simple.
But we've seen the spinners again go better. And South Africa picked up better on the set.
But the key is the pacer. Good fielding, but releases it nicely as well. Travis is going to do. And Miller. Every time a spinner comes on.
By Hadrick, the seamers. They're going to want to use that, exchange it up with the Keshav Maharaj.
Needed a partnership. It was pretty obvious.
That's a little bit criminal. Isn't a big one, but it doesn't have to be. He can middle it. That's what he can do. He can take the over for 11, and that is wonderfully struck. So after 10, it was looking like it was enough cricket yet to make it feel. Has been exhilarating. He was ready for it. It's one of his trusted deliveries. Fielder. He knows how lethal Brevis can. Lost the impetus and the reason. Great. Short extra cover. That's good running that. To the longer side of the boundary. Expect Shivam has... That's muscled brilliantly. That's pure power. The man is wide at a deepish extra cover, so not at the orthodox long off position. Interesting field, isn't it? I mean, there's no
Off position.
It's full toss and he's dragged that one as well. So this plan is not working. The execution not quite where it needs to be. Debo Brevis.
Massive crowd, and today we will get the UFIT, the biggest cricket ground in the world.
India touch and move. No, they're deciding. Yeah, they're taking defensively. Secret sauce.
South Africa. T has been added since.
Into a rut trying to must stumps. You bowl at them.
Prepared to go down the ground or
And then take him downtown. And then by virtue of that,
3 overs, 0 for 35. You're right.
is what did Ishan Kish.
India be thinking about bringing someone like
In the stump mark, maybe it should have gone over extra cover. Possible balls in all phases and attack the stumps as often as possible. Get it. But another good over for 7. How long until he's what option for 15 for him? Same plan this time. It might have worked. He's cut across it. Is it enough? Yes, it is. His heart would have been in his mouth. Jibal Brevis in the air again. This time it should be taken. I think it's Abhishek gathers there. Yes, it is. So it's the back of a length delivery that does for Brevis. The partnership is broken. Of 29, 170. 20. Where does the free hit go? Up and over again. Yes, a maximum. 2 free hits for David Miller. 2.
funny thing about Shivam Dubey is he sees Brevis there shot, and often as he's done,
Because it was almost a little bit of a net high enough. And Brevis is required.
you tend to get a lot for unscoring on this ground.
Well, Miller's at the crease. And was a
He's batted really well here after the first 5 overs. Took them to 40.
I wonder what the plan is.
And so the likes of
South Africa maybe stretched a little bit, Janssen, but just that extra. You think it started to
there now a little bit.
Yeah, when you look at that develops toward the ground, which means that there'll be a. This has been good from. Probably not 100%. Oh, finesse. We love finesse in this game as well. Brute power, yes, there's plenty of that, but we love finesse.
Especially from David Miller, because we all know the power here.
To get to the fence, no. Good shot from. Just
Hit it too hard.
he will. Touches in 144 for 4. There's a match where India's in. Straight down the ground he goes. Spin has been expensive today.
Yes, it has been.
South Africa want to try and take advantage of this over, but instead it's Varun Chakravarti with a wicket. He's done it so many times against today, at least. Mark Jansen.
Yes, I think
It was with 2 South Africans as
absolutely true because, I think 56 and so can Jansen.
Still very. I promise you she was cheering him on. 57 for 5. He's currently a good ball striker himself. That first rate that they had. Out to the leg side he goes. But it'll be yet another wicket to see him today. A little bit of pressure built up on Jansen. To sort of have wickets in hand as well. They're able to finish well, and that's where the.
from Surya Kumar Yadav as well in this over, and then another captaincy this from India.
Are chasing.
Well, Amis have been batting quite superbly. They're playing just like we know Surya.
Needed a boundary, South Africa. And it comes off the bat of Bosch. Well, we've got a.
They've probably got 10 runs above par.
Where there was some assistance for the back. Thank you.
Overs. Bosch make. Brilliant from Bumrah. It's favorite sons. 20 World Cups. Excellent by Rinku Singh.
Just a little bit tardy, sort of being on the boundary. Pensive. And just
Partner back. Rabada. Given an opportunity to go leg side. Went for the catch. Unfortunately for India, it results in 4. 8 of the over. The run. Stubbs with his power on display. That is a magnificent hit. Tristan Stubbs is giving the Proteas hope against this crucial encounter. He will finish
it's off to a good start. I think as we build out the infrastructure, I think there's a strong demand. I think once you start getting good players, so I think it's off to a reasonable start, but I think it's going to grow.
What we saw was this year in the World Cup, USA made progress since the last time. They were someone who's made every Indian proud around the globe. Mr. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google.
Goodbye, because the number of children in India.
That's up in the air. An opportunity for South Africa. And that's taken. And what a breakthrough early doors. Nisha saw with that delivery, like we said, gripped. And the ball deviating from. And Abhishek Sharma, in fact, will be mighty relieved with that shot. So Abhishek Sharma get to wait for that first. Down the track goes, and they all go up. He's given it. He charged. He is going to go up. He reckons the ball might have kissed his
Hit. Tilak Verma.
Jansen striking. Lovely shot. Beautifully timed. And a boundary to get off the mark. As did the umpire. He's away. Yes, easing it through the offside. Good start for the captain.
13 for 2.
Oh, that's declared. It's gone the distance. Quite deliberate here from Abhishek Sharma. Well, to give himself room, so. Oh, full toss, put away. Slower delivery, not coming out right. 10 off the over, 23 for 2. 26 for 2 off. Line could be the third man, very fine.
Obviously done their homework here. We get another.
That's up in the air. It's very high. And what a catch! What a catch that is! Corbin Bosch was underneath it. There were two fielders chasing the ball. In the end, it was Bosch who takes a brilliant catch to get rid of Abhishek Sharma.
That is an unbelievable catch
South Africans.
for India in this world. In any one of the games before they get to the back end of the tournament, every game they found themselves in the.
But key factor for the South
29 for 3. Watch here. Mara just takes him in his.
9 for 3. More from square of the wicket.
Screen Aiden Markram started with off spin and then right fields actually and lost 3 wickets. After that they've
Off, does it comfortably, just yes, where singles from that over. 31 Frank. Vast they'll give to their play. The Kookaburra probably felt a little.
wicket of Ishan Kishan and then Jansen came. Good.
Oh, he does enjoy batting because he likes to do that. Try and throw.
To be trying to hit as many deliveries.
What India need is a little bit of some overs. When you can see that it's a little bit. You come towards maybe the last 6 over round. Something like
Done. Checking his 4 overs.
Because the reason why he's been that, but they didn't want to thumb spin before he cuts loose. So the previous one he stepped out. He knows them to hit a boundary every time he plays.
This time he follows him and he gets helped on his way. That's massive. That's the maximum that Washington Sundar was after. A bit of a bonus. 24 delivered the first time this evening. We're going to have a look.
That Corbin Bosch has said. So the last ball Washington played. All India would want him.
Oh, he's got him. There's a little feather of an edge, and Corbin Bosch into the attack. Just 2 deliveries, and he's had an impact. 4th wicket down for India.
well, I think the situation.
Next left-handed is the next man in. Right-hand combination, you expect him up a wicket.
But they're so far out that he didn't have constantly strike. So India is instantly 0-5 in runs. So they're struggling a bit here. We saw Maharaj is bowling from the other end.
For South Africa, other than Markram, so he's getting giddy. Because out of 6 in an over, he can sometimes start earlier, and they've kept to go with that variation and does it so well. Single to end the over 5. The ball is
11.7
at this stage. South Africa.
Wickets in the power play, which was against 12. Batters for
And Stubbs back there. So just a single question. I've always wondered what down the ground because of how effective to lure them into playing certain shots. There's an example, but it's that slow ball. I don't think it's anything severe. Maybe just take this one from Lingingidi. It's actually ends and goes through the gears.
He's not looking at bowling. Dubey, he's keeping it nice.
From Lungi. Oh, he's got a fortunate one. His cue ended at Surya Kumar. And once again, it's Corbin Bosch who does the trick for South Africa. There's a couple of murmurs that have occurred.
Feeling I get the way he walks in and sprinkling of grass. What made
There definitely wasn't as much grass prior, and it was difficult to whack away.
ask me that? What do you think? Information I passed on to him.
Circle extra protection at mid wicket.
But for the team that he owns, get over there.
My cricketing nows.
In the team management, it's Janssen managed 6 runs from the over.
Keshav Maharaj floats this one outside the off stump. Stubbs tries his best, but instead it's over the boundary.
It's double. Fortunately, as we've seen, it's been tough going to make a play. There's an opportunity.
Bowling to the left, just out of that hitting Pandya on strike.
The try and play positively here. Runs an over. Got to play pretty much.
Can be here for this. There's a few set. I'll bring the.
And we'll see a lot of back of a length force.
Yeah.
Ahmedabad Stadium, the long boundaries. It's a
Power straight down the ground. Picked up the length very early.
How about that for a straight drive? Pitched.
Gingiri's only bowled 10, but he hasn't bowled 2.
batters to get into momentum from him, but his performance.
They had a pretty poor game in the.
Now this is a different one, isn't it? Janssen. How good they were travelling for South Africa.
India will have 15 runs and over.
So the Indian batters is who do they target, and you probably only have one more. He's Kyle.
I'm honed those skills within, isn't it?
20. I think sometimes stand out.
And leg cutter again to its full extent here. Highest in.
So good from South Africa. It's past here, and the batters, they've got to change tack. Really spoke about it, Timber, and who 86 for 5.
Gears quickly. Find themselves in this. But the bowling.
Going to need an accelerate balls to do it. Goes very wide of the crease. It's hanging in the air. Stubbs has another chance. Does brilliantly. Great awareness of the boundary rope. Keshav Maharaj, the previous time he tried that, went for 6.
Having to go on the boundary. 86 for 7.